Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tammy, for those that don't know. For those that are returning, thank you so much for coming back. So today, as per title, we are going to do a relationship question Q&A. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me questions, relationships related, and you guys came through, and I'm finally answering the questions. And yeah, sorry, I'm just feeling my look today. So without any further ado, before we even get into anything, please subscribe, like this video if you know already liking it, or you can wait until the end to like give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment which was your favorite question or which was your favorite answer. And so yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it. So I am filming with my phone, so I emailed the questions onto my tablet, my work tablet. So I will constantly be looking down so that I can answer the questions. So I can read them and then be able to answer them. So we're just gonna go one by one. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first question is, for how long have you guys been together? So I assume this person is asking how long have my partner and I been together. It's been 2 years and a couple of months. Question is, what are the things you look out for in a guy if a guy is playing you? I'm not really sure if I understand this specific question, but then like they're just not honest. That's the first sign. Like if they lie to you, they're dishonest, then it clearly shows that they're playing you. Because if somebody respected you, they wouldn't lie to you, you know. The next question is, how do you develop a genuine relationship with your partner? So in order for you to develop a genuine relationship with somebody, it has to start off as friends, or at least that's what I believe. Start as friends, get to know each other, communicate, talk about the things you don't like, the things you like, your expectations from a romantic relationship. Yeah, in short, start as friends. Don't just like rush into it, if that makes sense. The next question is cheating a no-go, or are you able to forgive and move along? Honey, forgive who? Hell no, cheating is a no for me. Like, if you could disrespect me and go entertain somebody else while we're supposed to be together, that means we are not supposed to be together in the first place. So it's a no. I'm not willing to forgive. Yes, I'll forgive you, but we can't get back together. Just go. Like, that's why are you cheating? Like, you're making me feel like I'm not enough. Like, what's wrong with me? What don't I have? What does she have that I don't have? You understand? Like, anybody that cheats is just... I was about to say something really rude, but okay. Do couples have to text each other every day, or is it okay to skip some days? I think this question varies from person to person, because there's some people like me that like attention. Like, at least text me, say good morning, good night. Don't just go quiet for like 4 or 5 days, bro. Like, what if I'm dead? It varies from person to person. Like, there are some people... sorry, my face was itchy. There are some people that don't like texting, but at least call me then. Say hi, babe. How are you? Hi, babe. My point is, from my own opinion, is at least call me. At least check up on me. What if I'm not feeling well? Like, what type of relationship is that? You don't have to text each other throughout the whole day, but at least say good morning, good night, how is your day going? And the next question is, how do you know when a guy is really serious about you? You will just know. Trust me, you will know. You will know through his actions. Especially through his actions. They say most actions speak louder than words. So don't listen necessarily to words, because anybody can say anything and not mean it, you know. So you will feel it, you will know it. my sister. You will know it. Trust me. Like it varies from person to person, like I said, and they will show you. Trust me, they will. This question is similar. How do you know he's the one? Again, like I said, you will see it in his actions. You will feel it in you that this guy is worth it. Like, you know, if you don't feel like he's worth it, you're like, should I? If you are in between, just don't be in between about somebody. Be sure. You understand? So I think these two answers go hand in hand. You will know when he's the one. The next question is, how do you make him happy? Please just briefly tell me. Does sex play a role in a relationship? First of all, you are not responsible for your partner's happiness. He should be responsible for his own happiness, and then you guys come together as a couple, and happiness plus happiness is more happiness. Okay? And then the same girl asked, does sex play a role in a relationship? I would say no, it doesn't. It depends. Like, it varies from person to person, like I said, but a relationship can last without sex. Like, it is possible, unless this person is just with you for sex, or they are only after you because they want to sleep with you. But otherwise, if you communicate how you feel about sex, if you want to wait till marriage, that's fine. Like, as long as you communicate it from the very beginning and this person respects that, then it shouldn't be an issue. You get? So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, yeah. And how do you guys keep the flame in the relationship? I say be adventurous, do different things, go out, don't just be like at home. Make time to like do things out of your comfort zone. Yeah, explore different things. Basically, don't become predictable. Don't become like, I don't know how to put it, but just like do different things together, have fun, and remember to always keep that element of friendship alive in the relationship, so that when you don't feel like being in love, okay, I don't think you can choose to not be, but like when that spark is no longer there, because it is gonna get to a point where it's no longer there, at least you have your friendship to hold on to and build again that spark back. What is the hardest obstacle you guys have overcome? I again assume this is in regards to my relationship. We don't count the obstacles we've overcome. Relationships, like I said, are really a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort, but we don't count obstacles because every time we're learning something different from it. So yeah. The next question is, how do you know you love someone? My definition of love is giving, be it your time. It doesn't have to be material things. Your time, it can be your space, it can be your giving, opening up to somebody. I think that okay, my definition of love is coming from the Bible. God gave us Jesus as a sacrifice for our sins, as a symbol of love. And because I strongly believe in the word, I always reference back to everything my life related. I reference it back to the Bible, and that is my definition of love. So I feel like if a person says they love you, they should be able to give you their time, at least even just 30 minutes of your time. They should be able to, give you honesty, respect, all those things. So my definition of love is giving. So if you want to know if somebody loves you, ask them for respect, ask them for love, not love, but ask them for respect, ask them for their time, and see if they're willing to give it to you without complaining or whatsoever. The next question is, how and where did you meet? You guys so badly want to know about my relationship. This was supposed to be a general thing, not my relationship related, but I can't answer this. I think we need to do a boyfriend tag. Let me know in the description below if you guys want us to do a boyfriend tag. But for now, how and where did you meet? It's quite a long story, but we met on Instagram. We had a friend in common. She would speak about me to him, and she would also speak about him to me. So one day I was very curious and I was like, who's this guy? So I went to Instagram and I stalked him. Don't yats me, okay? Don't yats me. So I went to stalk homeboy and I followed him. No, I didn't follow him. I just liked like 2-3 pictures. Yeah, and yeah, from there we took it from there. Who gives the best gifts? uh, the thing is, we don't weigh things in our relationship. We don't weigh things. He gives me the most gifts. He does the most for me. But when I go out, I go all out. I don't know if that makes sense, but like we don't weigh like who does what more. How long have you and your boyfriend known each other before you started dating? We've been talking for like, I think 4 to 6 months before we actually started dating. The next question is, where did you and Dennis meet? First date, etc. Oh my god, guys. Dennis is not here to answer these questions. It's the same with the other. When we met through a common friend, and then I hit homeboy up and he liked what he was saying. Okay, next question is, do you plan on getting married maybe 5 years from now? 5 is like now. 5 years from here is like tomorrow. I do plan on getting married, but not like 5 years from now. I still have to graduate. I still need to find a finance, like not 5 years, no, maybe like 7, 8. What keeps your relationship going? Transparency, communication, consistency, continuously. I call it the 3 C's. Consistency, continuously, communicate. And be transparent, okay? Be honest, just be transparent. Avoid lies and disrespect. That kills a relationship. Like this period, like there's nothing. I'm not willing to compromise on lies and disrespect. Best and worst thing about being in a relationship. What is the best and worst? Guys, I didn't go through these questions. That's why I'm like pausing for a minute to think. Best and worst. Okay, the best thing about being in a relationship is you have somebody to share your life with. Somebody that's not only a partner but also a friend. You can go to, literally best friend. Like you can call them anytime and be like, I'm not feeling well about this, or I'm stressed out about this, and they won't judge you or anything. The worst thing about being in a relationship is if the person is not transparent, or their motives with you is not transparent, then you opened up to the wrong person, you were vulnerable with the wrong person, and now you guys are no longer together, and yeah, you're filled with just regrets. So I feel like that's the worst. Not a question. I love you guys. Both your age. I am currently 20, turning 21 in July. He's 23. What's y'all end goal together? I think this is a question we should both answer together. I don't want to be selfish and answer it on my own. Nope. So we're going to skip that one. The next question is, hi Tammy, I'm in love with 2 guys. What should I do? Sis, how did you find yourself there? How did you... Wow, eh? Your question is, what should you do? I always tell my friends that if you find yourself with two options, they probably both not worth it. They probably both not the one. Yeah. The next question is, what's your take on respect in a relationship? Respect is very important. It is essential, okay? It is very essential. Very extremely essential. You need to respect my beliefs, my values, my opinions, my, like, you should be able to respect me even if I'm not there with you. You are maybe in another town and I'm in Windhoek, my dear. Respect that I exist in your life. Okay? The next question is, it really necessary to know everything about your partner's past relationships? Is it necessary? I don't think so. Not everything, but like, you know. What am I even about to say? But I don't think it's necessary, guys. It's not necessary, but like, there are just certain things that you don't want to like hear from other people. So I always say it's best you like fill your partner in, because you don't want them hearing all these things about you from another person, and then they'll be like, oh, so you were this type of person, or you were like this, you know. Avoid all those things, so that even if somebody comes to me and say, oh, did you know your boyfriend was like this, and I'll say, yeah, he told me, I know he was like that. You have that confidence that I know who I'm with. Unlike when you're like, not that their past is who they are, but it's a part of who they were once. So I think it is essential to like, there are certain things that you cannot leave out, especially things that people are still dwelling on, because some people come from a past of like, they were players and all that. So yeah, I think it's important to fill your partner in just a bit, man. Not like everything, no, it's not necessary. Will you say sorry to your partner even though it's not your fault? Look, a relationship, you find yourself having to compromise even when you are not the one that's wrong. But just don't make your partner used to you being the one that is always sorry, even if you're not the one that caused whatever it is that's happening. The next question is, will you lie? Will you lie for the sake of your partner's happiness, and how do you define the line? First of all, no. Lies, I don't tolerate. I don't want somebody to lie to me, so I'm not gonna lie to somebody. Period. I hope I answered that question. So already, that is where I draw my line. I don't want you to lie to me, and I'm also not gonna lie to you. That is our pact. The moment you lie to me, you can walk out the door. Yebo. The next question is, when it comes to disrespect, when do you draw the line? Honestly, draw the line from the moment they start just lying, being disrespectful. They're not transparent. I keep emphasizing on transparency so much, because that for me is everything. And I don't know if nobody knows what transparency is. Perhaps go and like Google it. Transparency, like a clear glass window. I should be able to see on the other side, you understand, without like, I should be able to hear you tell me something and not doubt you, because that element is very important for me in a relationship. I don't know how much I have to emphasize this, but the moment you lie to me, that's where I draw the line. Like, it's fine, just go, you're not worth it. Yeah, we are about to come to the end of the questions. The next question is, what is your take on friends telling you that he's not the one, but you strongly feel he's the one? First of all, why are your friends involved? Like, yeah, I get it's your girlfriends, but like, are you guys gonna date the guy together? Are you always gonna listen to their opinions? Okay, there are certain things like your friends tell you, like, oh, this guy is like this, and you're like, no, and then they give you proof, like, he's cheating, and you're still like, nah, y'all are just jealous of my man. Sis, your friends have no reason to lie to you. They have no reason. But then also, guys, like, friends have become the most sneaky people. Like, not everybody has genuine intentions, so people can go as far as fabricating information just to ruin whatever it is you are trying to build. But also, just don't be ignorant. people should be able to like give you their opinion, but at the end of the day, whatever decision you make should be your decision, not theirs. They shouldn't decide for you what you need to do with your life or your love life. You should be able to make your conclusion and say, okay, my friends told me this about him, they provided proof, and I'm very big on proof. For as long as there's no proof, my dear, you are lying to yourself. But then that's now like, it depends also on situations. You understand what I mean? Like, if my friend says, oh, I saw your boyfriend with another girl, already I'm like, that's not him. Like, is there proof? You know? And you can ask him, but some men choose to lie. But I feel like me, I know when a guy is lying to me, bruh. I know, like, don't lie to me. I know, I know, I know. Question is, what does he do that annoys you, and vice versa? I don't want to answer this type of questions alone because that's selfish. How do you deal with long distance relationship? I have never been in a long distance relationship, so I wouldn't really give the right answer, but I would say, you know, be honest with each other, be faithful, don't use the distance as a key to cheat. And what else? Communicate, because already I'm not seeing you. Now I'm a struggle with talking to you again. Yeah. The next question is, how do you keep the relationship going and not giving up on each other? I think this has to do with like your vision. Where do you guys see each other? Where do you see yourself in like how many years? So not giving up on your goals together as a couple, I think that is also a constant reminder of why you got together. And I mentioned earlier that there will be a point where that spark, that love, that honeymoon phase disappears. And in that moment, don't forget to remain friends. Not like literally friends on each other, but just like remember that you are committed to each other. I was watching a documentary the other day that was defining what is love, and they said love is a commitment, and I strongly believe it's true, because you are agreeing. Nobody forced you into it. You are agreeing to commit to something, you know. So yeah, irregardless whether the feelings go away, but you still see yourself with this person, remain committed. Don't entertain other people. Don't cheat. Nope. The next question is, when is the right time to start being intimate in a new relationship? Babes, intimacy. I know a lot of people look at intimacy as like a sexual thing, but I believe that intimacy starts from day one. Intimacy can be, it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. It can be physical, emotional, spiritual. So yeah, like, be intimate from the beginning, be open, because intimacy for me is just that transparency where you are open with each other. There's no hidden, you know, agendas. There's, but a lot of people look at intimacy in a sexual way. So yeah, but if your question is in relation to like sex, then I don't know when is the right time, but my answer to you is be intimate from the beginning. If your intimacy, the intimacy you are referring to is spiritual, it's emotional, or physical. Sexually, I'm not sure. That is completely up to you and your partner. Yeah, that's where the element of communication also comes in. Talk about these things. Do you even want to, first of all, be intimate sexually? So yeah, definitely speak about those things. The next, and these are the last two questions. How how did your love journey start? This question is quite similar to the other ones of how we met. Hopefully we'll be able to go in depth with it one day. The other question is, do y'all pray together? Y'all are so cute together. Again, I'm assuming this is in relation to my relationship. First of all, thank you so much. And second of all, yes, we do pray together. We do, definitely, because I strongly believe prayer is the foundation to everything, and so does he. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for bearing with me, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you learned something new that you can apply to your relationship as well. And I wish you guys all the best, whether it is with your long distance, non-existent relationships. Hopefully you will find one soon. And my advice to you guys is, do not rush into anything. Like, take time. Like I said, be friends. If possible, even like for 5 months, just be talking. Agree to remain respectful to each other. Don't entertain other people while you are talking to the other person. No, but just like take time. Don't rush into anything. It's not gonna go anywhere. Like, if the guy really loves you and he sees himself with you, he's not gonna go anywhere. Like, don't rush into it. Don't A lot of times we females feel so pressured to, say yes to being their spouse, but are you emotionally, physically, and mentally ready to be somebody's girlfriend or partner? Take time. It's okay to say no. I remember saying no and then yes. Take time, get to know each other. Say no, I don't want to be your girlfriend. I'm not ready to take on that role now, because I don't feel mentally and emotionally and physically ready. Not that I want to play or like have fleeing or friends with benefits or anything, but just be vocal. Explain why you are saying no. You are saying no because you don't feel ready. And if this person really, really wants to be with you, they will understand and wait. Same applies to everything else in a relationship. If they ask you for sex, if they respect you, my love, they will wait. Okay? They will be okay with waiting. Never feel pressured to do anything for a guy. It should always be about yourself. Like, it doesn't matter, because I'm speaking like my viewers are only females, but also to guys. Like, it doesn't matter. You should always put yourself first, and then you two can come together and make something beautiful. But don't like feel pressured to do something like, oh, let me ask her out, she's just like somebody else is gonna take her. My dear, if it's you she wants, she will wait. Okay, so with that said, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye.